We continue with logarithm questions. Okay, so for questions like this, when it says solve means we want to find the value of x. So in order to find the value of x, the easiest way here is you try to form the equation so that we have, like, since both of these have log base 2, so log base 2 equals to base 2 log of certain values equals to base 2 log of another values. Hence, if you can achieve this, we can do comparison, and these values here equals to this. So now, this is still not in this form yet because we still have a 1 here. But for 1, we can always change 1 to log number. Actually, 1 equals to log AA, any numbers. So for this question, we change it to log base 2 log. Okay, so it's log 2, base 2 log of 2 plus this. So according to the multiplication rule, since this is a plus, we can combine this. It becomes 2 times x minus this multiplies this. Since they are both of the same base, hence by comparison, this is equals to this. 2x minus 2 equals to x. Question number 2. Question B. So instead of using comparison as question A just now, there is also another way where we can use to solve this. For example, okay, for this. So every time before this, we check, do they have the same base? If not, we have to change. So for this case, we change the base of this. We change it so that they have the same base of m. This is 2m over m, and this. So we simplify this part first before we combine. So actually, the square root of m is actually m to the power of 1 over 2. So this is actually log base m log of m to the power of 1 over 2. So the base m log of m is actually equals to 1. Hence this is actually equals to 1, and according to power rule, 1 over 2, we can bring it to the front here, so it becomes 1 over 2. Hence, since this is 1, so this is 1 over 2. When divide 1 over 2, it actually becomes multiplies by 2. So I just keep it simple. It actually becomes multiplied by 2. And the 2, I can bring it front here, becomes using the power rule. So minus log base m log 2m. So be careful, the power of 2 here applies to both, not just m. Since they have the same base now, we use the quotient rule. We can combine this value and this value. We will get log base m log of 324 over 2m squared equals 2. When you form this, according to the rule, as I've shown you just now, base a log of b equals to x is actually, we can change this to b equals to a to the power of x. Hence, we can apply this here. We bring m here, it becomes 324 over, so the 2m squared equals to m to the power of 2. So now we have get rid of the log. Given that base 2 log of x equals to h and base 2 log of y equals to k, express this in terms of h and k. I think this is quite easy. You just have to use the logarithm rule. So base 2 log of x squared over y is actually equals to base 2 log of x squared minus base 2 log of y, according to the quotient rule. And according to the power rule, we can bring a 2 in front, you get base 2 log x minus base 2 log y. So base 2 log x is actually equals to h, base 2 log y is actually equals to k, so the answer is 2h minus k. Given a equals to 1 over x to the power of 3, find base x log of a. Okay, since we are finding the value of this, we can always use this method. Okay, so question A, we let base x log a equals to a value, let's say k. So if we can find the value of k, k is the answer for. So how are we going to find the value of k? You see, so since given that this is in the form without log, we can change this to the form without log. So you see, a equals to, we move here, becomes x to the power of k. So if we, by comparison, x to the power of k equals to 1 over x to the power of 3. Yeah, because a equals to a, so this equals to this. And if we change this, this is actually equals to x to the power of negative 3. Hence, by comparison, k equals to negative 3. So since we now know the value of k, means since this is equals to k, so base x log of a equals to negative 3. Question B, we can use the same method, or you see, since we already know the value of base x log of a is negative 3, this one actually is equals to, you see, actually equals to 1 over log x, base x log of a. Comes from the formula of changing the base. So actually this is 1 over negative 3. So which is negative 2 over 3. Question 4. Given this expressed in terms of r, so it's very obvious we need to change the 49 to 7. So it's very obvious 49 is actually 7 to the power of 2. Okay, from here, from here. So this is actually equals to 2 log a7, which is equals to 2r. Base 7 log 3 squared. Since the base is not the given base a here, we change the base so that it has a base a. So it becomes a, this is 343 a2, this is 7. 343 is actually 7 to the power of 3. So actually is 7 to the power of 3. And then since the multiplication, we can use the multiplication rule. We get a to the power of 2. And this using the power rule, we bring a 3 to the front. 3 log base a log of 7 is r, so we get this. This one is actually, we bring a 2 here, it becomes 2. Log a is 1, so it's this. And this is r. Hence, this is the answer. If you want to further simplify, it becomes 3 plus 2 over r. For the last question, simplify this and then solve the equation. Okay, so to simplify this means we just try to combine all the log numbers here. So since they have different base number, we need to change one of the base, and we always choose the bigger value to change the base. Yeah, so this is log 2x plus 1. So we change this. Before we change this, it's better if we use the power rule and bring this here. So when we bring this here, it becomes 5 times 2, which is base 4 log x to the power of 10. Plus this, I just bring this forward here, it gets base 2 log x to the power of 4 equals to 3. So now I change the base of this, I get base 2 log of x to the power of 10 over base 2 log of 4. So now all of these have the base 2. We just try to simplify it. So this one actually, you see, is log 2 base 4 is actually 2 to the power of 2, and using the power rule, the 2 bring front becomes 2 log base 2 log of 2, which is equals to 1. Hence this is actually equals to 2. Okay, so this becomes log. Now we use the quotient rule. We can combine these two. It becomes 2x plus 1 over x to the power of 5. Using the multiplication rule, we can combine this and this by multiplying, so I get this. Simplify this is x to the power of 4, this x to the power of 5, so you get 2x plus 1 over x equals to 3. Question says, hence, solve the equation. Since this and this are the same, hence we can actually continue from here if you want. This is the answer for question A. And now the answer for question B, we continue from here. Means we just bring the 2 here, you get 2x plus 1 over x equals to 2 to the power of 3. 6, that's the answer. So that's it. Thank you everyone.